Hi everyone, it's Melissa Davis from By Mimi with Love, and I'm coming to you today to share the collage I've made for the collab that I'm participating in, which is hosted by Enchanted Dreams 71. And the hashtag for the collab is hashtag Enchanted Dreams Bingo Collage Challenge. And I'm having a blast with this already. Last week was so fun. And what you do is you draw 5 numbers every week, and then you do a collage using the prompts correlating to those numbers, bingo numbers. I don't have a bingo system, but Melody Maid does, and she is sharing her numbers with Annie and I each week. And also, I think Linda's from Linda's Thrifty Life is going to join in sharing the numbers as well. Anyway, I will put all those ladies' links in the description box below, along with Enchanted Dreams 71, because she is the host of this collab. Now, Melody drew the numbers for this week, and they were numbers 52, 67, 46, 42, and 57. 2 of our numbers were free. That means we could do whatever we wanted. So, on one of the free numbers, I chose for Melody, for Annie. Annie chose for Melody, and Melody chose for me. So, Melody chose floral for one of my free numbers. And then I could choose a free number myself. And for my free number, I chose watercolors. So I chose watercolors. So my prompts are watercolors, florals, something cold, a tea bag, and washi. So here's the watercolors I chose. There's already floral on it, and there will be more. Here is 2 sets of washi, and my something cold is the ice cubes I've drawn. Now, I'll bring up, all of this will come together and make sense in a second. What I did here was I watercolored an elderly, not, old, but an older woman. And I've got them I gessoed first, and then I used watercolor to paint my lady. Then I used jelly-plated paper that I had left over from my boho because I made way too much of it and needed to use it. And that's all of this paper. I've used all of this is my jelly-plated paper. And this is jelly-plated book sheets. And I've used that to cover my file folder and create my background. I've got this one piece that I need to put right here. So let's go ahead and do that. How is everyone doing on this Sunday morning? I hope everyone will go over and check out this collab. You can hop in and out anytime. It will last for 15 weeks, so that you use all 75 of the bingo numbers. And you don't have to do it every week. You can hop in and out as you want to. But there was some amazing collages last week, and I really like an open collab like that where anyone can join and you can hop in and out. It just, sometimes it's the only way you can participate. So if you are interested, feel free to join in. Like I said, Linda's Thrifty Life Life is joining, and I think, oh, there was another one I saw as well joining. I can't remember. Gardenia, handmade by Gardenia, which she is so talented, guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry I had to get a drink. I'm about to die. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, I did want to add another set of washi tape. I do want a little bit more on it than that. So I'm just going to, it doesn't matter what I apply washi tape to. I reinforce it with other glue because it also doesn't matter where it comes from. Once you put it on something, it does. The glue on it dries and it does come up. So you always want to reinforce it. I'm going to tear the edge of it. And then I'm just going to put a strip out there. And that's got roses on it. So that's more my flower prompt. I'll cut it this time. And I think I want one more. It's down here, so I was feeling for where the glue was. I love having the prompt to use washi because I've got tons of it and I need to use more of it, really. But I like that right there because we are going to have a butterfly is going to be right there. I think I'm going to put just one more strip. I like those Avery glue sticks, but they seem to come off in chunks sometimes. There we go. And that is one of my bingo prompts, is washi. Okay. Now, I'm probably going to use just a little bit of hot glue for my netting that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hot glue gun turned on. And then our butterfly is going to go right there. And it's a kind of like a chipboard piece, die cut. So I'm going to use my glitter glue on it so it'll be secure and I won't have to worry about it. And we're going to put that right here. Okay. As you can see, I've got a little glitter, or yeah, diamond dust down here on my ice. Okay. We've got our little... Now, for my tea bag, guys, which was my other prompt, remember I had washi, something cold, 2 frees, and tea bag. 1 free was a floral that Melody chose floral for me, and the other free I chose watercolor. So, the tea bag. Here is what I did with the tea bag. I made 2 little rose petals. And you can see there's the... I also used the tea bag tag to list my bingo numbers for this week. And this little tea bag rose is going to sit right there. Okay? Let me show you how I did that. I took a tea bag, and that's what this is. Just a Lipton tea bag. I took a pair of scissors and lifted up carefully these prongs. Let me try my little spatula is going to work better, because I can get it up under there. Just be patient with it, because it will come up. And then you can just pull out the staple. Okay, let's see if we can get the other side to come out. And it is. Okay, so there's your tea bag, all intact. Now you could just cut that off and not worry with all that, but I like having the material. Now I'm just going to dump my tea out into the trash can. And then you've got this tea bag. And it is opened on both ends. There are so many fun things that you could do with this. But what I did was made 2 roses. And how I did that was just by starting it around. And that would be easier with something round, of course. Okay. And then you might want to... Uh-oh. I did it the wrong way. Let me try it this way, because this part down here with that little seam doesn't fold as easy as the part without it. And as you take it around, and take it to the middle. But as you take it around, you want to kind of bend some of these back. To where it looks like a little rose petal. See what I mean? And then you just do the same thing with this side. And again, I want to take some of it and bend it back so it looks more like a petal. And the more you work with it and fiddle with it, the more it's going to look like roses. And then you just put them together and bend them and play with them like that. And then you take the string of the, and I pulled the string off of the little tag. And you just tie them. Uh-oh. Lost my roses, guys. And pull it really tight. And you just get the little roses how you want them to look. Bend them back and fold them, okay? And then all I did, once I tied them, get another knot, okay? And then I just took alcohol ink, and that's what this is. And I'm going to be careful because I don't want it on my project that I'm doing right now. So let's do it over top of this. And then I just dropped it in there. And how pretty is that, guys? See? Out of a tea bag, right? And that's how I did my little roses. And that's how I used my tea bag. Then I just sewed the little tab and then glued my string back on it. And there's my little roses. And I put some diamond dust on them. And I just think that makes precious little roses, right? What do you guys think? So that's how I use my tea bag. I could actually add that. I could add the little blue roses to this. Since I've made them, I may do that. Okay, so that's how I use my tea bag. Now that my butterfly is dry up here, I want to, I'm going to save that little tea tab. Now that my butterfly is dry, I want to put the netting on it because the netting has a very specific meaning on this collage. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun and see how I like, if I can get it on there without it looking atrocious. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Okay, let that part dry. Get on this one. In this part, I think I glued my nail to it. Okay. And a little bit more right here. And we'll cut off the extra. There we go. Okay. Save those little scraps. May be able to use those on another project. Put just a little tad right there. And a little bit right there. Okay. Got my butterfly on. Now, I think I will go ahead and add these pretty blue roses. Why not? So I'm going to snip off the bottom under the string. Yeah, that'll work. That's going to go right there. Now, my word challenge. Here is my big floral. And my word challenge, which I forgot to do last week. I don't even know how I did that. But my word challenge is aging. Aging. The act of growing old. Okay. And what this collage tells us is that everything ages or grows old at a different rate in a different amount of time, but it happens to everything. Every single thing on earth ages. There's no way around it. So I've got my aging lady. A cut flower ages in a few days. My aging lady takes years. My ice takes minutes. And my butterfly takes days. So all of these, the lady, the butterfly, the cut rose, the roses, and the ice all represent a different age time for each of these things. But it is still all aging, the act of growing old. But everything on earth ages at a different rate of time. So, now looking at this, I am wondering if I want to put something right here. I'm thinking maybe I want another washi set right there. So let me do that because we're already on 25 minutes. I'll glue this down and I will be right back with you guys. Okay guys, I think I'm finished with it. They'll have to, my little blue flowers, I had to add some diamond dust to them so they look a little white, but they won't be once it dries. And here is one of my prompts, which is the ice, something cold. One of my free prompts that Melody chose is the floral, and I've got the big focal floral here. I've got this sticker on here. I've got floral on the jelly prints in the background. I've got floral on my washi, and washi was another prompt. My other free prompt, I chose watercolor, and I watercolored this lady. She's a mature lady. And then the tea bag, I made roses out of my tea bags and put my bingo numbers right here. Here's another set of my washi, and here's more washi, and there's washi under here. The netting is over the butterfly, which represents the net of aging, which we are all caught in the aging net. Everything on earth is. We just all, everything ages at different times. For a person to age takes years. For a butterfly, it takes days. Or weeks. For a rose, it takes days. And for ice, it takes minutes. So I love this one. This is one of my most favorites I've done. I love the representation of aging, the act of growing old, which is my MM word challenge, which is Melody and Mimi's word challenge. And this week I have chosen aging as my word challenge. The word challenge is something you just add to your collage so that it takes on a little more meaning. And I just think it's a lot of fun to do, you know. So, and that was created by Melody Maid, and it's Melody and Mimi's word challenge. So if you use a word on your collage, please add the hashtag word challenge to your title or in your description box, so it will be included. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment in the description box below. I will have all the relative channels listed as well. But tell me what you think about my collage. I'm very happy with it. I like the way the entire thing turned out. I like what it represents. I'm really happy with my watercoloring with this lady. I love watercoloring. It's something that I'm, really been working on, and I just very proud of that. So yeah, tell me what you think, guys. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up if you like my collage. From Virginia, guys, we will be talking to you really soon. Thanks so much, Lori. Bye-bye, everyone.